With President Joseph Biden stepping aside from the 2024 presidential race under intense pressure from within his own party, Vice President Kamala Harris is poised to become the Democratic nominee at the DNC's convention later in August. If she becomes the nominee, she will then face former President Donald Trump in November's upcoming election. Harris's diverse religious background, which includes Christian and Hindu influences, and her current alignment with a Black Baptist church contrasts sharply with her public policy positions and actions. Throughout her career, Harris has been a staunch advocate for abortion rights, a stance that has drawn considerable criticism from Christian and other pro-life groups. As vice president, she has led the Biden-Harris administration's efforts to codify abortion rights into federal law, including initiatives to protect Roe v. Wade's standards. Her prominent role in promoting abortion rights is underscored by her recent tours, such as the Fight for Reproductive Freedoms and her visit to a Planned Parenthood facility, where she praised abortion providers and criticized pro-life legislation. Harris's tenure as a senator and attorney general of California reflects her ongoing conflict with Christian and pro-life values. She has scrutinized judicial nominees based on their affiliations with the Knights of Columbus, a Catholic organization, questioning whether their memberships, which adhere to traditional Catholic teachings on life and marriage, could bias their judicial decisions. This scrutiny was seen as an attack on both religious beliefs and the integrity of the nominees. Her role in raiding the home of pro-life activist David Delidin, who exposed illegal practices by Planned Parenthood, further highlights her contentious relationship with pro-life advocates. The raid and subsequent legal actions against Delidin, coupled with her refusal to investigate Planned Parenthood's alleged misconduct, have fueled perceptions of bias against pro-life causes. Harris's support for the Reproductive Fact Act, which required pro-life pregnancy centers to post notices about abortion services, was deemed unconstitutional by the Supreme Court for violating free speech rights. Additionally, Harris's support for gender ideology and opposition to strong religious freedom protections have drawn criticism from conservative and religious groups. Her involvement in legislation like the Do No Harm Act and the Equality Act, which seek to diminish religious exemptions and expand mandates on abortion and gender identity, reflects her broader commitment to progressive social policies. This stance is seen as a threat to religious liberties, particularly for those who hold traditional Christian views. In summary, from a Christian conservative perspective, Kamala Harris's candidacy presents significant challenges. Her vigorous support for abortion and gender ideology stands in direct opposition to traditional Christian values. Her actions against pro-life initiatives and organizations, coupled with her support for policies that limit religious exemptions, are perceived as a direct threat to both pro-life principles and religious freedoms. Harris's record and policy positions may galvanize conservative voters who prioritize these issues, which, when it comes to issues that matter, giving voice to those who have no voice, the unborn, is one of the top issues. And Harris is not a friend to those who have no voice.